Hello guys, my name is Indah. You can call me Indah or Ing for shorter, and welcome to my video. On this occasion, I will persuade you all to follow the health protocol during Pilkada. Before I start it, of course, we all realize that we were being hit by a dangerous virus, which is coronavirus. This virus began to appear at the end of 2019 in China and began to enter Indonesia in March 2020. From there, all activities began to be suspended temporarily in the hope of minimizing the spread of the virus. However, this virus is even more widespread and spread throughout Indonesia every day. The government asks the public to lock down so that the virus doesn't spread. Carrying out a lockdown for a long time, of course, will have an impact on all sectors, and the economy will calm down so that people's welfare decrease. Therefore, the government took action by implementing the new normal in the community so that people could carry activities as usual but were interspersed with the implementation of health protocols. In September 2020, the news appears that the government will conduct Pilkada on 9th December, while the development of COVID in Indonesia in early September had reached 174,796 people and will continue to increase every day. Of course, there are people who agree and disagree because the condition for the development of COVID in Indonesia continue to increase. People who disagree with the implementation of Pilkada assume that the community will gather at TPS at the same time and do activities as usual of current conditions. That way, there will be a possibility that the spread of COVID will be easier because there is no social distancing. To overcome this, the KPU issued more stringent rules that would be enforced at the time of Pilkada. KPU confirmed new rules that must be observed through official broadcasts and addressed to all communities whose areas the Pilkada will be implemented. There will be several new rules that must be considered by voters. The first thing is that voters are required to do 3M at TPS. 3M is washing hands, using masks, and do a social distancing. Before entering the TPS, voters will have their temperature checked by officers. There will be a special booth for voters with a body temperature of more than 37.3 degrees. The officer will also give voters a pair of plastic gloves to vote. After use, the gloves are thrown away in the trash that has been provided. Toplos ink will be given by dropping it using a straw to avoid physical contact with others. And the last is TPS will also be sprayed using disinfectant periodically, and the voter list at one TPS has a maximum of 500 people. In this broadcast, the KPU also confirmed the rules for following the Pilkada, that is arriving at the scheduled time at SPBS and not bringing children in the TPS. The KPU also said that we should bring personal pens to use when filling out the attendance forms. By obeying the rules that have been made by the KPU, the Pilkada will run smoothly and the coronavirus will not spread. By adhering to health protocols, we can also help tackle the spread of the coronavirus. Let's be a good citizen, and thank you for watching my video.